Coach's Season Award.
Good morning, everyone. We're here at Westmore High School. Got an action-packed game for you in store for our 12U championship going on. Had a little bit of a chaotic situation as well for SOONER7 going against the unit. Had quadruple overtime, sent SOONER7 into the championship to play CHJ. Man, we got a good one in store. Like I said before, Mark, here with Mark Henry, myself, CJ Gilbert. Can't wait to see this one.
Man, this is a rematch, actually, CJ, from pool play yesterday. Both teams, we kind of talked about this yesterday. We thought both of these teams would shake out and come out on Crown Sunday. Quadruple overtime.
Yeah.
SOONER7 got pushed by the Unit 918. But I like what this CHJ team has to bring. And, CJ, I've been talking about this guy since we saw him yesterday, and that's Maverick Owens.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be one of the best players in his class in the state of Oklahoma when it's all said and done. This guy is a dual threat on both sides of the football, very athletic, just natural instincts, great ball skills, and you're going to see that on full display here at the Oklahoma City Road to the Crown Championship.
You're probably wondering how CAH and SOONER7 got here. CHJ was the 1 seed coming in today, going 3-0 in pool play, undefeated, had a first-round bye, had defeated OKC Elite in the semifinals 28-12, and then earning them a chance in the championship. How SOONER7 got here, like we mentioned before, that 4-time overtime against the Unit, earning the victory 21-20, got them a chance to compete in this 12U championship. As you see right here, CHJ quarterback, number 3 here, getting ready to start up. He's rolling out to the right, getting it to his receiver. And he'll get a lot of yards out the catch right there on that play.
Well, as you can see, he's very, very confident rolling to his strong side. Got it out quickly. I think the tempo's changing right here. You can see CHJ, they want to get this ball out quickly and get to their playmakers. Nice opening play.
And that was number 7, Robbie McQuarrie, on the throw right there. So he's been doing his thing. I've been seeing him connect with another guy that we'll mention later on in this drive. That'll be Maverick Owens as well. So can't wait to see what this is in store for this first drive. He'll miss his target right there on that drive. That was number 2 on the catch, on the drop.
Well, a little bit behind him, when you're trying to connect on those crossing routes, you have to kind of get it in front of him. That's throwing the receiver open or throwing to a spot where you know he's going to be. But he'll learn that as he progresses. I think he started off hot today, and, they're in the Crown Championship for a reason.
It'll be second down, about the 22-yard line. McQuarrie dropping back, looking over the middle of the field, and that's that target. Maverick Owens, or actually number 8, Bryce Jefferson on the catch right there. Got 2 receivers that's kind of built similar, the same. Got big, tall structure on the outside edges right there. 12 years old. We got actually a chance to see Maverick Owens play up in 14U yesterday.
Absolutely. I think Bryce Jefferson is one of those guys that you're going to know on Friday nights. Soon, long, athletic, as you can see, high points to football. We watched him yesterday, and he's one of those guys that's starting to show up for CHJ.
That earn another set of downs. It'll be first down. Looking over the middle. That pass will be broken up by the SOONER7 defense right there. And they'll bring up second down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, listen, CJ, SOONER7's battle tested. We mentioned in the opening 4 overtimes to get here. And I think they went undefeated yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Definitely earned their time to be in this championship moment. SOONER7 doing what they need to do on defense. They have a lot of guys on the offensive side of the ball that can score as well. So McQuarrie dropping back, looking over to the side, and that'll be a touchdown caught by Jefferson. First drive for CHJ, cash in with 6.
Listen, we talked about Jefferson momentarily. I think he's a guy that's got great hands. As you can see, he catches it away from his body. Look at the length on him. We'll go to the replay here. As you can see, look inside of the huddle with CHJ as they attempt the extra point. I like how McQuarrie's come out. You mentioned it, CJ. He seems calm, cool, and collected.
Only missed 1 pass on that drive. Went 3 for 4. Going to his deep target. That's out of the stretched arms of number 2 there, Maverick Owens. With the score being 6-0, really strong drive by CHJ's offense, as you see right here on the replay. So SOONER7 will start out. This will be their first drive, Mark, as Coach Julius Talley, like you mentioned before, had a crucial quadruple overtime victory against the unit 918, defeating those guys 21-20. And their quarterback, number 10 here, Caden Drum, was one of those factors in that game.
Listen, CJ, Caden Drum can spin it. You'll see he's got a repertoire and a big arm to get this ball out.
And he'll have to eat it right there. The 4 seconds got him on that, and that'll bring up second down from the 40. They'll have to get all the way to the 25 to pick up that first down.
Well, the thing about it is you got to get the ball out quickly. That was a great throw, but it wasn't within the 4-second call, and SOONER7 has to come in and compete on second down.
And like I mentioned before, this team has been battle-tested, went 2-1 in pool play, defeated Mambas 29-14, and the unit in quadruple overtime 21-20. Drum dropping back, looking over the middle of the field. He hits his target for a short gain. Number 3, Rook McConnell. He was one of those. He was the factor in the reason why they won in that quadruple overtime. They only had to get a certain amount of yards to win that victory in quadruple overtime, and Rooks McConnell was the recipient of that.
CJ had a chance to see Rook McConnell yesterday, and he's a playmaker on both sides of the ball. Great hands, just natural instincts to be in the right place at the right time. He's a great route runner. You're going to see him being featured in this offense.
Drum dropping back. Second down, he's looking over the middle of the field, trying to scan, and it'll be intercepted by number 4. He's taking it all the way back. We'll see what it'll be called. Since the defense is running with them, it might just only be 3 points instead of 6 points here. And that'll be a confirmation from our.
So we got interception, 3 points. No, sir.
Wait, did he get tagged foul?
No, y'all ran with him, so it's only 3 points.
And you hear it right there, confirmation. Only 3 points for the interception because the defense ran with the intercepting man. So it'll be 9-0 in favor of CHJ Elite right now, with them taking over the ball. A little bit of a point swing if you want to be opportunistic here.
Well, I think Drum got a little greedy on that one, CJ. He had a couple of guys right underneath. He tried to make the big play, and the safety was sitting on that one on the hash, and he made a pick 6. But when you run with the guys, it doesn't count.
Kind of pushed off the body right there and almost came down with a really good completion. It'll be second down.
Well, CJ, as you can see, they want to give Jefferson the ball. He's had a great day so far on Crown Sunday. We watched him in the semifinals make a couple of big grabs. He's already got a couple of targets. The great play by the defender on that one to kind of disrupt that timing and get his hand in there and knock that ball away.
Yeah, no doubt. They're trying to feature Jefferson much like they did Maverick Owens yesterday in the 14U game, being at 12U, rolling out to the right to his easy target right there, number 21, making some man miss. He'll be touched, but that looked like a good-looking play right there to me, Mark.
Absolutely. A little shake and bake, a little hezzy a little hezzy action there, and, he gets it done. I mean, I really like what this guy's doing. I'm going to have to tell my guy, Nick Gradney, down on the field to get his name and number 21.
Doing really good stuff for the platform as well. We're exposing the unexposed up here and live streaming as well. So if you listening, make sure that you like, subscribe on all of our social medias and YouTube as well. 12U championship game live right now with SOONER7 down to CHJ Elite 9-0.
Crucial third down here for SOONER7. They have to get off the field defensively.
He's going over the middle, and that'll be caught. Pick up about 15 on that play. It'll be at the 20-yard line. And that'll pick up a first down.
Absolutely. I think McCrary's, so far he's playing very, very well. He looks sharp. He's getting his guys throw on the replay. You can see he turns his head back to the middle of the field. Yeah. Big time catch and first down for CHJ.
Yeah, Robbie McQuarrie is definitely making a name for himself in the circuit of 12U. We've seen some good quarterbacks, not just today, but overall in our circuits over the course of time in Houston and Dallas and Georgia as well. 12U has had some really good quarterbacks, and McQuarrie is one of those guys that you see him right here directing traffic, kind of getting everybody lined up in order. McQuarrie dropping back, looking to the left. That's Jefferson again for a short gain of about 4 yards.
As you can see, look at the body type. Jefferson already a very lean and athletic guy. Look how he palms the ball, big hands, reliable hands, and he's been a reliable receiver in these first couple of drives for CSJ. And CJ, if you're not familiar with CSJ Elite, that is Chris Harris Jr., former Denver Broncos safety from the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, and Bixby High School stand out as well as the University of Kansas.
Play will be dead right there. You see a penalty markers on the field, but like you said, Mark, good shot of Chris Harris Jr., Denver Bronco player, former Denver Bronco player, won a Super Bowl in 2012 through 13. Played with Peyton Manning and different guys.
Von Miller.
Definitely good guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely.
And really a all-around good defensive back, being one of the shorter defensive backs, being in that mold as well, playing very aggressive and technical as well. Got a chance to watch his game a lot. Going deep here, and that'll be caught. Oh, my goodness. Number 2. You know his name.
Maverick Owens. He got on his horse on that one and mavericked that football in his hands. This is a guy, I'm telling you guys, get to know this guy's name, get a good look at him. He is going to be one of the better players in the state of Oklahoma in his class. Great route, gets to the corner, high points the football. Give me mine.
Oh, my God.
It's mine, is what he says. Maverick Owens with the touchdown in traffic, and he spins it and lets you know about it.
Really out here blessing the babies right now.
Absolutely. And look at the smile on McCrary's face. He knows he's on fire. I love it. Great shot by my guy Reese down on the field.
Yeah, he know what's going on. Robbie McQuarrie know he could just toss it up to either Jefferson or Owens, and it's going to be a good time for him. He's going for it again, and it'll be that guy, Maverick Owens.
That man.
Love the celebration as well. We love to have fun here at DR7, and that'll be a drive. Only missed one pass on that drive. Went 4 for 5 with a touchdown, and CHJ is up 17-0 with under 15 minutes to go.
So with under 15 minutes to go, that's a great point, CJ. If I'm on the offensive side of the ball for SOONER7, I want to speed the tempo up a little bit. You have the quarterback in Drum who can get it done. Try to methodically move the football down the field. Going for the big shot hasn't paid off for those guys in this particular game. I think that Drum can lead these guys back. They're battle-tested, CJ. They were just in a 4 overtime contest, so I know they don't have quit in them. Let's see what they do coming out here.
Yeah, definitely a pivotal time in the game for Caden Drum and Coach Talley right now. See what they have to drum up on offense. As Drum dropping back, going over the middle, and that's Maverick Owens again in the middle of the field. Ben, that safety, that ball hawking safety just can go up and go get it at any point in time, and he makes a crucial interception right there.
As you can see, he has the range to cover up that back end, and that's the reason they're playing that cover 2. They're funneling into those safeties, and you can see number 4 had the pick at safety the last time, and you go to this replay, Drum looks over the middle, but Owens is mavericking that ball out of the end zone. The touch, look,
my goodness,
the leaping ability, you just don't see that in the 12U ranks. This guy is going to be something special. Get to know him, state of Oklahoma. He's going to be one of those players on Friday nights here very soon.
Off camera, I heard that he wanted to play up 18U, so we'll see.
He wants the smoke.
He already played on 14U before. I'd imagine he can play 15 or even higher.
Absolutely. He said he wants the smoke.
We'll have CHJ and McQuarrie dropping back for their 3rd possession of the ball game. McQuarrie looking left. Good defense by Rook right there. Good drive on the ball.
I told you earlier off camera, Rook McConnell is a playmaker on both sides of the football. As you can see, he got his paw on that one. Now, the difference now, if you want to be, you got a good shot of Rook McConnell right there. Got the guns out today. This is a guy that can make plays. If he puts 2 hands on it, could possibly pick 6 and get these guys back in the game.
Definitely need something on defense right here to kind of contain this CHJ elite offense. Like you said before, Mark, have Bryce Jefferson and Maverick Owens have 2 top guys at the 12U ranks right now, and it looks like it's all CHJ, but SOONER7 is battle-tested, like we mentioned before, coming back to win a quadruple overtime game, and we'll see what's in store for them in this championship game.
We got some mustard on the field. We'll see what the play call is here.
Like it'll be a false start, and that'll be a loss of down. You see right there on the camera, our referee. So, yeah, it'll be 2nd down from the 40. Have to get to the 25-yard line to pick up that first. So, you can imagine with the guys that they have, they'll try to pick up a large chunk of change right here to kind of contend or at least mitigate the risk of turning it over on downs.
Absolutely. This is a crucial possession here defensively for SOONER7. They got to get off the field.
Quarterback dropping back, looking over the middle of the field. He's going deep, but it looks like it'll be intercepted by the SOONER7 defender. He's rolling it back and trying to get a number on him. Number 8 looks like, and that'll be Bernard Washington on the interception. That'll be 3 points for SOONER7.
Washington was the guy that helped them get here in that semifinal matchup. As you can see, high points to football. CJ, very impressive at this age group. As you can see, McCrary looks down the middle, kind of comes back across the middle late and throws it up and try to give his guy a chance to make a play. But look at the hands on Washington to bring that and cradle it in. And he says, hey, you guys ain't going to touch this one. Roll it back.
They needed something like that right now, and we'll see Drum dropping back on his third drive as well, getting it to his receiver. He'll pick up about 8 yards on that play to his receiver.
Well, you still have time, CJ, here, 10 minutes and change. They got to speed the tempo up. They're kind of huddling up and taking their time. But when you're down 3 possessions, you have to make it a little bit more crucial as far as the tempo. 10 minutes and change to go. As you can see, a good shot of Drum there. Wearing the local OKC Thunder. They got a big win last night. Shout out to the OKC Thunder.
Yeah, they've been balling. Shy, Case and Wallace, all those guys.
SGA MVP.
Yeah, for sure. Drum dropping back, looking over the middle of the field. Pretty consistent, but it's broken up by the CHJ defender. Really good read by that young man right there, number 12.
Well, listen, Drum is very confident, but he's throwing into a couple of loaded defensive backfields there, and they almost had another turnover. He can get this done. He's shown that as you got a good shot of CHJ, founder Chris Harris Jr. right there, as you can see, the 2-5 on his back, representing the Broncos colors there. But I think that Drum can get these guys in the end zone. This will turn the tide for SOONER7. 9 minutes and change to go here in the Crown Championship. Crown Sunday, CJ.
Yeah, Crown Sunday indeed. We got a good one in store for you as we get Drum on his second down right here. Has his man Rook. It'll pick up a first down and plus some. So that'll be from about the 14-yard line, and SOONER7 is on a drive right now.
My guy Rook McConnell says it's chess, not checkers. He's a guy that can get open, and they'll look
reference.
for him. Absolutely. He's a guy that can get open and make plays, and I think you got to get the ball in his hands. Look for him to kind of spearhead this drive. If they can get in the end zone, this will be crucial for them. They have to score on this drive.
Yeah, good reference there, Mark, with Rook as Drum drops back, going for it all, and he'll get in the end zone. Number 19, that's a touchdown for SOONER7. They're finally on the board with a touchdown on the offensive possession.
Man, they needed that one. I told you, CJ, I think Drum's one of the better quarterbacks in the state of Oklahoma in his age group. He's a guy that plays, the quarterback position the right way. I love the way he gets his hips involved. As you see, a good look inside the hole. Here we go. Corner route by number 19. Gets his shoulders around and head around, and he makes it to pay dirt for SOONER7.
Now go for 2-point conversion right here, SOONER7. So Coach Talley trying to even the margin or lessen the margin right here on this possession right here. And Drum will drop back, looking to the right. I believe he has a man over the middle, and it was be caught by the same guy that made a touchdown, number 19. Gotta add 2 points to that 9 right there, and it'd be 20-11, still in favor of CHJ.
Well, listen, man, CJ, we got a loaded championship schedule today that we are streaming right here on the DR Sports Network. Crown Sunday, as you can see, the 12U Championship SOONER7 is going on, 12 o'clock. 18U is on deck, 14U is on deck at 12:30, 10U at 1:30, and 15U wraps up Crown Sunday in OKC.
Yeah, definitely got some good championship games, as you see right there.
The hardware.
Look pretty out there in that sun. Got the 14, 15, 18, and 10U championships on the line today, all for that crown that'll be held later on in April, mid-April, April 13th, 12th, and 13th.
We're about a month out from being crowning national champions at each age group. Man, fun in the sun down in the Sunshine State of Florida.
That last drive, Drum went 4 for 5. That was the best offensive drive that SOONER7 had. You see right here.
Can't run backwards. That was almost a safety, almost causing 2 points to go to Sooner 7. You got to be, you got to be aware of your surroundings and where you are on the field. Almost a catastrophic turnover there for CHJ.
Yeah, good pickup, Mark. You see right there, trying to run away from the defenders, but almost running
Ooh.
all the way backwards past the 40-yard line, and the referee marked him short.
Could we see a challenge on that?
We could see. We got a official timeout right here, and we will have a booth review. So, good call, Mark. And like you said, can't go past that 40-yard line going from right to left. So,
Well, I think you have to look where the football is and not his body. His foot is on the 40-yard line when he's tagged. Where's the
Definitely.
ball?
and a really good call there by our referees down on the field, being on top of it, calling it just shy of the 40-yard line. But we'll get an official word here shortly.
How about the difference is wearing those high-colored cleats there, you can kind of see the difference in the white line as he kind of bends backwards. Almost a catastrophic turnover there. That's the quarterback, Caden Drum, with the tackle there, CJ, and he makes it almost where there's a safety.
Yeah, and like you said, Mark, it's more about where that ball is compared to where his feet may be and where he's actually tagged off. And a really good heads-up play by our whole media crew and everybody in the booth here to kind of catch that and see what's going on. As our field manager confirms, our referees confirm that it is second down, that the ball was indeed tagged off before the
Right.
40-yard line. So it'll be
It's not
second
where
down.
his body is, it's where the ball is in relation to where he is.
McQuarrie dropping back, rolling to the right, launching over the middle of the field, back across the body, and it'll be intercepted again by number 8. He'll down it right there. That's Bernard Washington for this second interception of
That's
the
a
day.
smart play by Washington. Knowing the situation, the awareness, the football IQ to get down and not run the timeout by trying to make it back. That's 3 more points. SOONER7 is crawling back in this game, CJ. We mentioned them 4 overtimes in the semifinals, 5:30 and change remaining. Great heads-up play by Washington.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, it was his second interception in this ball game, and he's doing his thing right now to keep SOONER7 in this ball game.
If I'm Drum, I'm looking at number 19, and Rook McConnell's been his favorite receiver the entire weekend. Drum has the wherewithal to get these guys back in this game.
Drum hisses to this receiver right there.
4:56 tick, 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 tick. As you can see it going, SOONER7's kind of taking their time. And if they get in the end zone here, we got a tie ball game, CJ. I definitely think you got to look at that. You got to get in. Can they milk the clock? But they have to score. Maybe if I'm talking to my guys in the huddle, a little sense of urgency. We don't need the big play. We need the right play.
Definitely the right play, and SOONER7 has been cooking here on the last couple of throws, 4 for 5 on this last drive, and right now trying to have back-to-back passes. Drum dropping back, looking to his left, looking over the middle again, and it'll be back to his same target, and it'll be a completed catch, and that'll be 2 consecutive passes for Drum this drive, and Drum is starting to heat up.
He's starting to heat up. He's starting to find his rhythm. That's what you like about a heady quarterback like this. Look how he goes through his progression, makes his read, comes back over the middle, and finds number 2 for a first down.
Yeah, really good ball there by Drum. Like I said, Coach Talley and this group has really been battle-tested, getting a quadruple overtime victory in the semifinals against the Unit 918. As you see Drum dropping back, looking over the middle of the field, kind of been his favorite target, and he'll go to Washington on the outside edge, and that'll be just shy, 2 yards shy of a first down here.
Washington's coming live on both sides of the ball, CJ. I think he's showing that he's one of those guys that you'll know here in the state of Oklahoma pretty soon. Big hands, great awareness. I love the awareness to get down and not try to get too much. Get the 3 points and get on offense, and let's make it happen.
Drum is on a passing streak right now, completing 6 passes in a row as they inch to the low red zone area, past the 10-yard line, trying to cash in for 6. You see a nice shot right there by Bernard Washington, an early MVP favorite, I might add.
Hey, look at the lid. I love that.
Drum calling Rook in motion, looking his way, and that'll be a design play for number 2 again. He's been on fire this drive, and it'll be short at the 4-yard line, but that'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I like the offensive continuity that SOONER7's coming out here with 2 minutes and change. They are in control. As you watch him go through his progressions, comes back across the middle and makes the play. Number 2 has been hot. I really like what this guy's doing. He understands how to get open and where to sit down in space.
He's been that glue guy, like I like to say a lot, just kind of a guy that moves chains, doesn't really have the head topping or highlight type plays, but if you check the stat sheet, he has definitely been a stat stuffer.
Well, this now it gets short inside the 5.
Drum rolling to the right, looking across his body again, and it looks like he'll have to eat that ball, and it'll be second down and short to go.
Sometimes when you have a high football IQ like Drum does, eat the ball, live another down. You got to make this count because you're down with the time ticking, 20-14. They get in the end zone. It's a tie ball game, CJ.
Yep, as you mentioned, Mark, 20-14. We got a timeout right here. What's your initial thoughts going into this drive right here? Like I said, Drum has been, outside of that one completion that he had to eat or incompletion he had to eat, he's been on fire. What's your thoughts?
Well, if I'm on the defensive side, which CHJ Elite is now, I know that these guys, 2, Rook, number 19, have been his favorite targets, and as well, Bernard Washington's heated up.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get those guys, put some pressure on them. I would get up in their face, jam them, make sure they don't have any much space to get open. Offensively, Drum has to be calm, cool, and collected. Know that this is second down, and you have 2 more downs to operate. Don't force something that's not there.
Yeah.
Again, when you get inside the 5, the windows, the passing windows are shorter. You have to make the right play here, and that's what I would be telling him if I'm in the huddle.
1:39 remaining in the game. As you see Coach Talley getting Drum in line. CHJ up only 1 score, 20-14. And like you mentioned, Mark, you had to cover up Rook and Bernard, but don't forget about that glue guy, number 2 down there at the bottom of the screen, lined up by himself as they got quads on the top.
You got a big body target outside there, number 19 as well. But they got trips to this side or quads to this side, as you see 4 receivers on that side. Watch for backside, the one-on-one matchup. You could bring number 2 across the field to the corner there as well. You don't want to throw it into that middle because there's a guy there, Maverick Owens, that can get his hands on the football and turn this in the direction of CHJ, and probably that would be the nail in the coffin.
And Maverick Owens is not lined up at safety. He's lined up more of a middle linebacker position, kind of closer to the line of scrimmage to kind of avoid any type of pick routes or any type of mesh combinations. But it's second down right now. We'll see.
Also to get into Drum's line of sight to kind of make sure that he can't see the field as well as he can. He's right in his face. Now, he can't rush him. Of course, that doesn't happen in a DR7 tournament. So he's a guy that can get in and get out. If I'm in the huddle with Coach Talley and those guys, I would make sure that he knows that we have 2 downs, a second down here, and we have another play on third down.
Yeah, another play on third down, like you mentioned before. Trying to figure out the clock situation right now. There was a penalty flag on the field as well, so we'll have some things to sort out, but a big crucial down.
Third down.
It'll be third down, so a loss of down for SOONER7, and this is really another penalty on the
false start.
And
two false starts.
2 false starts back to back, and that'll be a drive killer in the low red zone right there for SOONER7, and that'll be 2 points for CHJ.
Wow, 2 first false starts. That's not something I've seen happen. I don't know what the continuity or what the snap count was there. You got to communicate with those guys in the offensive huddle to let them know that we got to make this happen. Now that's 2 points for CHJ. All they got to do is sit on the football now.
Yeah, it's really in CHJ's ball court right now to kind of just control the pace of the offense. McQuarrie has been doing just that, hitting his big targets, Bryce Jefferson, Maverick Owens. So 50 seconds and counting left in this ball game, and it's all on CHJ time. Query dropping back, and it'll be a false start again. Just a trend of false starts here.
Right. But here's the thing about this now, CJ. SOONER7 used the timeout earlier, so they already stopped the clock. As you get a look at the CHJ sideline, they know they kind of got this one in hand with 34 seconds remaining in the game. Actually, this is SOONER7's timeout now. So that's a good call right now with 34 seconds. That should be loss of down, I believe, for the false start. So you
it'll be
got second
down.
and third down.
So you have 2 tries to pick up that first down, 30 seconds to go. And still with the time remaining of 34 seconds, it's still 42 seconds officially.
So CJ, here's the conundrum here. Offensively, CHJ can hold the ball. Once the clock starts back up, they can get it all the way down to under 10 seconds, right? And then hold it for 4 seconds. They don't actually have to run a play. They may get out of here with this win. Little strategy there.
Right, indeed, Mark. They little strategy involved with 7-on-7. Have to strategize the way to get those victories and really have to take the remaining clock off as much as you can if you're CHJ and try not to give SOONER7 opportunity to perhaps score or even do something detrimental like throw an interception or even a pick six here.
Well, this is where you have to be cerebral when you know your situations, know the rules within the tournament. I know there's a lot of other tournaments out there, and the rules change based on where you are. But I think offensively, that's what I'm looking at is to try to get those guys to understand that. We'll see here. Here we go. We're about to roll and see what happens.
It'll be second down from the 40-yard line. As you see Jefferson going in motion, stemming the top of the screen. McQuarrie dropping back, looking over the middle, getting it to his receiver, and that'll be a drop, and it'll be third down with time ticking. We'll see what happens right here.
Well, 22-14, they'd have to score SOONER7 if they get the ball back and go for 2. Or if they get an interception and get the ball back. A pick 6 would be grand right here. Then they go for 2.
We'll have a ball game,
We'll have a ball game.
So third down, 10 seconds left in the ball game.
They may not have to snap this one.
Only about a 3-second difference between this is it right here. So it'll be incomplete, but it won't matter anyway. CHJ is your 12U Oklahoma champions.
Man, they have punched their ticket to the crown. They got a paid bid to the crown. At the Villages, congratulations to Chris Harris, Junior Elite Squad, coming out of that Tulsa Broken Arrow area. These guys, hey, they were one of the better teams in the 12U bracket the entire weekend. They put it together, and they got the victory. Shout out to those guys. We'll see you in Florida, fellas.
The little quick notes right here. CHJ going undefeated all day, have not lost, went 6-0. Or actually went 5-0, had a first-round bye and defeated a lot of teams to get to this point. Had a chance to see Maverick Owens yesterday in the 14U game. He played in 12U. Emergence of Bryce Jefferson, and then got a chance to see Mr. McQuarrie as well. So Robbie McQuarrie did his thing out here today for CHJ, and they'll get the victory 22-14.
Absolutely. Shout out to those guys. They got a paid bid to the crown in April. April 12th and 13th. We're about a month away from it, CJ. We'll be down in the beautiful Villages right in the state of Florida, Central Florida, the Sunshine State. These guys have punched their bid. Congratulations to Chris Harris, Junior Elite, straight out of Oklahoma, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Oklahoma, nationally, CJ, when, you look at recruiting or you look at national, we're talking about high schools, they kind of get slept on. We get a chance to come into Oklahoma each year and see some of the best up-and-coming talent and some of the best talent on the gridirons on Friday nights. And you're seeing it here this weekend. Beautiful complex here at Westmore High School, just right outside of Oklahoma City. Not too far from enemy territory because I'm a Longhorn, you know what I'm saying? But, right down the street from Norman, Oklahoma. But I think this area of the country gets slept on as far as being recognized for some of the talent that they have.
Yeah, definitely have some top guys in the state, not only just in the nation. Bixby High School that is located in
Washington,
Booker
Tulsa.
T. Washington in the Tulsa area. But Bixby, like we said before, Chris Harris Jr. actually coming from the Bixby High School, and what they've done this past year, winning the state championship as well. They're one of those prominent programs in the state of Oklahoma, excuse me. But overall, this CHJ team and just the overall Tulsa, Oklahoma area is in good hands with a program like CHJ as well. So they'll be crowned 12U champions as you see those guys getting ready and prepared to be crowned by our CEO and founder, Mr. Jonathan Mumphrey over there. And like I said before, they'll punch their ticket to the Villages next month.
Well, CXJ is setting up for the trophy presentation there, CJ, with CEO Jonathan Mumphrey right there. We'll listen in. We're not listening in. Just clapping it up, man, just so you can see. Don't touch that dial.
So, yeah, we'll pull up the schedule for you guys so you can kind of see what we have in store for you. As you just seen the 12U championship game between CAH and SOONER7. CAH getting the victory 22-14. And then we got the much-anticipated 18U championship. Don't know who's going to be playing yet, but at 12 o'clock, we'll get a chance to see the 18U championship game and 14U, 12:30, 10, 1:30, 15U at 2 p.m. It's going to be an action-packed day on Crown Sunday.
Well, Crown Sunday, the temperature heats up, man. You know what you're getting here. Everybody wants to win. You don't want to be one of those teams that travels from a long distance and you're done at 8:30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's the kind of thing, from a coaching standpoint, I'm telling my guys to take advantage of the moment, take advantage of the opportunity against CJ, from a coaching standpoint. And what you get out of a DR7 tournament is you get that exposure. I was talking to a group of guys. Shout out to DEC and my guy, Coach Andre Hendrick, speaking with his group of kids yesterday. Take advantage of the moment. Take advantage of the opportunity that you have to go against some of the best athletes in competition. You're not going to see this, for your high school guys.
No.
On Friday nights, you're not going to see this type of competition just pound for pound and position for position on a Friday night. This is your opportunity in the offseason to get better. As you can see that beautiful trophy that they're hoisting for CHJ.
Well, folks, we're just getting started here. 12U championship just went down. We'll have the 18U at 12 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.